In this video, you will learn what a trigger deployment is and how to trigger workflow execution on the KNIME Business Hub. Sometimes you need to trigger the execution of a workflow when a certain event takes place. For example, if you want a database to update every time a new data file appears in a folder, you can deploy the workflow that updates the database as a trigger. To trigger a workflow execution, on the workflow page, click the Deploy button and select the Create Trigger button. In the Create Trigger menu, configure the general deployment options. Next, configure the space and optionally the subfolder where the trigger should listen for events. Specify whether an event should happen to a file or to a folder. Select all actions to files or folders that should trigger the workflow execution. Once you've created the trigger, the workflow execution will be automatically triggered once the specified events take place. If needed, you can pause the trigger. In this video, you have learned what a trigger deployment is and how to trigger workflow execution on the KNIME Business Hub.